that was a bit of a bonus conversation. But the Tour de France is happening, so we might as well. We'll do predictions. So we'll start a bit of like what podium, the jerseys, and then a bit hot takes, as Ewan calls it. And then we'll come back and laugh at ourselves after the Tour de France, or maybe celebrate. I don't know. Who do you guys think are going to finish on the podium? Bear in mind, you and I have already done this over on the previous show on the Second Day channel, but I'm going to change my podium just to double up on it. But yeah, Patrick, you can go first.
Um, I've done a preview. I just haven't uploaded it yet, but I'll stick with it. I'm going to go with third will be Hindley, second will be Vingegaard, and first will be Pogacar.
This
Um,
is exactly Ewan's podium as well.
that's that's it. Do you want me to
uh,
go on to green, or do you want to do a yellow for everyone and then go around?
I mean, just go for it. Yeah, we'll just do all
Uh,
of it, and then we can laugh at each other. I think
I'll
it's
go.
raining here. I'm in Yorkshire, and it's raining and sunshine. What is going on?
National. I'll go green jersey. It's a little bit rogue, I will admit. I think that everybody's looking at like a Jasper Philipsen, but I'm going to go with Dylan Groenewegen to win the green jersey.
Oh, wow.
Um, I think the polka dot jersey, logically, it goes to Pogacar, but I'm going to go with Tom Pidcock, and the white jersey will go to
Ah,
Pogacar. Just because I think that Ineos needs some out of this race. It's probably not going to be GC. Pidcock will just go and do his thing in a breakaway and win polka dot jersey because like he's just I don't know he hiding underneath a table.
I don't have an umbrella, so I need to improvise.
That's my kind of prediction. Hot takes. I will go with Maxime Van Hills will win stage one, and I will say that Adam Yates will finish on the podium as well.
But even though you didn't pick him on the podium,
He'll finish in fourth then. You want to double up on these things. I'll say that he finishes top. Yeah, he'll finish fourth place then. That's my kind of hot take there. I think that Pogacar will also win four stages. Those are my kind of three hot takes.
Okay, so my podium is exactly the same. So Hindley, Vingegaard, and Pogacar. Exciting, I know. Green, I think, is going to go to Jasper Philipsen. The white jersey is going to go to Pogacar. And purely based on historical trends since COVID, that the winner of the GC has won the polka dots. I therefore have to go with the trend and say Pogacar's going to win polka dots. Hot takes time. I think Mathieu van der Poel will win a mountain stage. I think he's going to do a Giro 2022 kind of exhibition where he performs really well in the first couple of days. I think he definitely could win the opening stage in Bilbao, take the yellow jersey, wear it for a couple of days, then later in the race try to go in the breakaway and fight for a stage win. And for that, I think there's maybe sort of one of these downhill stages later on that come in the Alps that could really suit Mathieu van der Poel, where he gets a sort of debut mountain stage. One of my catchphrases is that whatever Wout van Aert can do, Mathieu van der Poel can do as well. So I think Van der Poel will get that mountain stage. We saw at the Giro last year how close he came, especially on that day that was won by Buitrago. He was right up there in the breakaway all day. Maybe went a little bit too early, was too giddy in the breakaway. This year, I think he'll be maybe a little bit more patient in the breakaways and could get something. Other hot takes include the fact that this isn't really a hot take, it's quite a cold take, but I think Adam Yates will absolutely play Jumbo-Visma in the mountains. I think he could be a really decisive character in this Tour de France. He's just so good, and I'm really excited to see him play this new role. I think Fred Wright will win a Tour de France stage. I think he's now sort of popped his victory-winning cherry.
that could have gone weird.
He's I'll just rephrase that. He's finally won. So now the domino effect will continue. A bit like Mads Payson last year when he hadn't won a Grand Tour stage and then the floodgates opened and he kept on winning Grand Tour stages. I think Fred Wright's going to have that same momentum here. I think we're going to have a rogue yellow jersey. Someone from the breakaway or a decent rider will get the yellow jersey from stage 5 until stage 9. I think that there'll be too much pressure on the GC teams to lead the race that early on. So we could see someone like Tom Pidcock, Quinn Simmons, Valentin Madouas, and so forth probably take the yellow jersey for a couple of days to alleviate the pressure from the GC teams. And I believe Uno X will be the most underwhelming team of the Tour de France.
The hate continues. Corrections corner, by the way. It's not whatever Wout can do, Mathieu van der Poel can do. That's not what you say. You say whatever Wout can do, Mathieu van der Poel can do better.
More salt. I didn't want to be that salty.
Exactly. Just continue our theme of just being Wout van Aert bashers, basically.
I like Wout van Aert. I'm not bashing him.
That's the thing. I like it too, but the people in the comments seem to think that we hate him. Yeah.
The rain's back. What is happening? Any podcast listeners, I'm currently battling with the temperamental weather of Yorkshire. But nevertheless, for my podium, I think, well, I can't even remember my podium from the preview. So I will just make one up, and I'm not gonna say Jonas Vingegaard winning, because I didn't say that last year and he won. So I'm going to say the winner of this year's edition is third place. We have Adam Yates. Second place, Wilco Kelderman, and Tadej Pogacar wins it.
Kelderman?
Yeah, because Jonas Vingegaard has a problem or something.
Fair. 2020 vision.
In the green jersey, I'm going with my heart this time. Biniam Girmay takes it. And polka dot jersey, I think it's going to be Thibaut Pinot. In terms of hot takes, Biniam wins a stage. Hopefully, Uno X wins a stage, despite the UN hate.
Can I retract my previous comment? I think.
Which one? The Wout van Aert bash or
take?
The Wout van Aert bash, the Uno X bash, or the Chris Froome bash?
I don't actually think they'll be the most underwhelming team. I think that's probably going to be Total or Arkea. And I love my boys. But I feel like Arkea is going to be underwhelming here at the Tour de France once more.
Oh, Ineos. Ineos could be underwhelming.
I have a feeling Michał Kwiatkowski is going to win a stage.
God, I would absolutely love that.
Are they satisfied with the stage? Do they?
Well, they didn't get one at the Giro again, so this is kind of what they need this, because they're not finishing in top 5 in GC.
Well, yeah, exactly. This is why we got
there's the hot take. Yeah, exactly.
He's going to do stage 5. You know, the one that finishes in, what was it? Is it Laurent?
Lagance, yeah.
Yeah, Lagance. That is where Mark Hirschi almost did that raid in the 2020 Stage 9. Probably my favourite Tour de France stage ever. Pidcock is going to recreate Hirschi 2020.
Ever? So Pidcock, Yorkshireman winning on top of Alpe d'Huez, didn't make it. Didn't make the cut.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It was pretty good. That is the stage which I was on Netflix, by the way. Just letting people know. It's what reference to what Scott was saying earlier. But I think that they need to deploy Pidcock. I reckon he got a stage last year. They got to build a bit more confidence in him. I reckon he'll have a bit more. If he gets tied to Carlos Rodriguez for finishing 6th or 7th in GC, I'm going to be pissed off, man. I'll be so heated.
Who do you think is going to win the team classification, the most exciting competition of the whole Tour de France?
Bahrain. I reckon, getting the whole team up on the podium for the team classification, that'll be...
They've done it before.
Yeah, I think Bahrain, they're getting a break a lot.
Bahrain could be good. Bilbao, Landa, Pauls, Haig. But similarly, UAE might have, they'll probably have Yates and Pogacar in top 10, as will probably Kelderman and Vingegaard, and then probably adding up one of the other guys from UAE and Jumbo. I feel like it's probably one of those two, but I'd really like it to be Bahrain as well.
But nevertheless, that's
the combativity award. Hello.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Which French rider do you think is going to win that?
It'll be Pinot, because it's
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
He'll be in one breakaway.
No doubt. No doubt.
Rider, easily.
I am going to say it's going to go to either Mathieu van der Poel or Tom Pidcock. I think they will probably go ham in the breakaways this year. I don't think either of those teams will have top 5 ambitions in reality. So they're probably going to have to go for it. I feel like they're probably going to light things up. They both have a good chance of wearing yellow at least once and winning at least one stage. And last year we saw they gave it to Wout, they gave it to Hirschi in 2020. I feel like they're moving away from the sort of purely French picks and now towards the sort of the headline grabbing sort of fan favorite picks. And I feel like that could continue with Van der Poel and Pidcock.